Morning, guys. So looks like Bitcoin had a pretty nasty, pretty nasty dump. Um, I made the last video I made. It talked about that potentially it could have bottomed, kind of in here, implying that maybe we could have stopped onto that level. Got a bit of an overshoot. We did go a bit lower. Um, Bouncing here without a stop hunt or without whatever. But I want to talk about something here. Actually, let me go back. Right, this could be important. Okay, remember back in the coronavirus crisis, coronavirus crash, right? We talked about, made videos on this, and we talked about how Bitcoin cannot really be truly bullish until you break the downtrend. Okay, now it's the same here. You chop about and you cannot be bullish until you break the downtrend trend line. Okay, so you chop into this, right? You chop into this, it's all over the place, but when you start breaking this, then things started to pick up. Same in the coronavirus crash. Well, of course, we did bounce quite a substantial amount, but it was extremely choppy, and we just kind of grinded, and it was very surprising that we didn't actually have any wick down in here, which was quite remarkable, I thought. Anyway, that just showed the power of the buying pressure, that there was no wick to the downside. That's if you see something like that and there's no wick to the downside, I mean, you have to start thinking, well, there's a lot of buyers here. There's a lot of strength and no sellers at all. So that was very interesting. Anyway, getting sidetracked there. This trend line, very important, right? Break that, bull market. Break this, well, bull market. So what we have here, well, you know what I'm getting at. We have the same thing. We cannot be truly bullish until we break above this. We need to chop our way into this trend line. Now, however we do that, well, I mean, we have a gauge of time here, and we're probably, are we going to trend higher into this? We can gauge time. Are we going to trend higher? Are we going to trend lower? Are we going to do this? It really depends. I mean, we have a couple of time frames there. There's 29th of August, which is obviously the start of September. We have a rough start of August, and we have a sooner period, which could be as close as into sometime around the start of July, which would be a new 6-month candle in and around here. But Bitcoin cannot be truly bullish until we break this trend line.